Here's another thing that's going on. Hillary Clinton in Full, a fiery new documentary. Trump regrets and harsh words for Bernie. Nobody likes him. That's Hillary Clinton's message to Bernie. Nobody likes you. Bernie keeps calling Joe Biden his friend, Liz Warren his friend, and Hillary is unintentionally giving him some great advice. Bernie, nobody likes you. That's the nobody she's referring to. She's referring to her circle. She's not referring to the American people. She knows darn well people like Bernie. Even her hubris. Someone comes out of nowhere, wins 22 states, would have won more had they not been cheated, against one of the biggest political dynasties in the Democratic Party, in the history of the party, that had everything tilted in her favor. Yet Bernie almost beat her, and probably would have beat her had it been a fair contest. And you're going to say no one likes that guy? Come on. No, you're referring to your circle. That's what you're referring to. We know this. So here, let's go down to the quote here. In this doc, you're brutally honest on Sanders. He was in Congress for years. This is the interviewer asking Hillary Clinton this. He was in Congress for years. He had one senator support him. Nobody likes him. Nobody wants to work with him. He got nothing done, except he's considered the amendment king. He was a career politician. It's all just baloney, and I feel so bad that people got sucked into it. Does that assessment still hold, the interviewer asked. Yes, it does. Now, here's the other part that everyone's talking about. If he gets the nomination, they're referring to Bernie. Will you endorse and campaign for him? I'm not going to go there yet. We're still in a very vigorous primary season. I will say, however, that it's not only him. It's the culture around him. It's his leadership team. It's his prominent supporters. It's his online Bernie bros and their relentless attacks on lots of his competitors, particularly the women. And I really hope people are paying attention to that, because it should be worrisome that he has permitted this culture. Not only permitted, he seems to be very much supporting it. And I don't think we want to go down that road again where you campaign by insult and attack, and maybe you try to get some distance from it. This is the person who just said that that nobody likes Bernie Sanders. The person who says nobody likes him. She's saying don't lead by attacks. This is the person who called a veteran a Russian agent, who called a member of the Green Party who was tied to a chair for 8 hours because she knew that she had the right to try to participate in democracy and wanted an anti-war voice to be on that stage. She called that person an agent of Russia. She accused them both of being traitors to the country. Based on what? Nothing. Based on absolutely nothing. And Hillary Clinton is telling people not to lead with attacks. Hillary Clinton. She did about 10 events for Barack Obama when Barack Obama beat her in 2008. First of all, she didn't want to, she waited a while to endorse him. She made a comment that part of the reason she was waiting is because maybe he would get shot. She hinted that maybe he would get shot. A black man running for president who went on to become the first black president of our country. She made comments hinting maybe he'll get shot in 2008. You can find footage of her doing that. The person who called everybody who didn't want to vote for her backwards and deplorable. The person who called the entire Midwest backwards. All the people who voted for her because they didn't want to see a Trump presidency. She called them backwards because their state didn't end up going for her. She's telling people not to lead with attacks. The person who smeared and shamed anybody who ever accused her husband of sexual assault and misbehavior. She's telling people not to lead with attacks. The person who, when Black Lives Matter interrupted an event at her campaign, she told them to get in the corner and shut up. She's telling you not to lead with attacks. The person who claimed the DNC gave her nothing, even though the DNC handed her everything, including a nomination. She's telling you not to lead with attacks. I bet this docuseries is great. I bet this docuseries on Hillary Clinton is incredible. I bet it's really something to behold. So Hillary Clinton still showing up. The docuseries is on Hulu, by the way. The docuseries is on Hulu. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news